The Denver Nuggets started off 2023 with a bang. Without their starting point guard Jamal Murray, the Nuggets still managed to get a nice home victory against the Boston Celtics, who currently have the best record in the NBA. Denver has now won 8 out of their last 10 games. They own the first seed in the West, and they have the second best record in the league. Even though the Celtics went on runs, the Nuggets always pushed back and never really lost control of this game. There was nearly a 40-minute delay in the fourth quarter to replace the rim, thanks to the Time Lord hanging on the rim after a dunk that could have easily killed Denver's momentum, but they maintained a comfortable lead in the game's closing minutes and ultimately ended up winning the game by 12 points. Nikola Jokic led the way for Denver with yet another superstar performance, dropping 30 points, 12 boards, and 12 assists in the victory. He's now leading the NBA in triple-doubles on the season and incredibly ranks number 6 all-time in triple-doubles despite being just 27 years old. And the Joker's 30 points were on unreal efficiency, shooting 10 of 13 from the field. His scoring is so dominant that it appears effortless. He's a great post-up scorer, and he doesn't need to dribble a lot to score on post-ups. Because he's so big and strong, he can get deep position and immediately score on the catch. But when he does decide to back you down on the post, he's unstoppable even against Al Horford, who's a great post-up defender. He also knocked down both of his three-pointers in this game, and when Jokic is money from downtown, it's not even fair. But while the Joker is a great scorer, his playmaking ability is also off the charts. Whether it's finding cutters, passing out of double teams, or setting guys up in transition, the Joker makes the game so much easier for his teammates. And what's also incredible is how he can facilitate so well without making mistakes. Against the Celtics, he not only had 12 assists, but he also had 0 turnovers. With each passing otherworldly performance, the Joker's 3rd consecutive MVP comes closer to a reality. But as dominant as the Joker was, he had plenty of help from his teammates. Bruce Brown got the start with Jamal Murray out, and he played extremely well, dropping 21 points on 8 of 14 shooting. Bruce Brown has turned out to be a great addition for the Nuggets because he not only plays tough perimeter defense, but he's also a very good off-ball scorer and a great complement to Nikola Jokic. He made 4 out of his 6 3-pointers versus the Celtics, and he's now shooting over 40% from 3 on the season. He's also a terrific cutter, which is why he's one of the biggest beneficiaries of the Joker's dimes in the half court. And in the victory, he also showed off the ability to create for himself. Once Bruce Brown hit this floater over Jaylen Brown with about 4 minutes left, that made it a 12-point lead, and from there the game was just about over. Bruce Brown's 2-year, $13 million deal is starting to look like a steal for the Nuggets because he's the 3-and-D wing player that every contender needs on their team. Michael Porter Jr. also played very well in the victory, scoring 19 points on 54% shooting. MPJ is another good off-ball scorer who plays really well off of Jokic. His outside shot off the catch is absolute money, where at 6'10 with a high release point, he can make in these shots even when they're well contested. He's also a terrific cutter and great finisher around the basket, and his ability to heat up fast on any given night makes the Warriors incredibly tough to defend. Aaron Gordon also played well, stuffing the stat sheet with 18.6 boards, 7 assists, and 2 steals. He not only scored the ball well, but he also did a great job of passing, often finding his teammates in transition. Aaron Gordon has been great for the Nuggets this season, and oftentimes he looks like their second best player. He's such an incredible complement to Nikola Jokic. He gets plenty of lobs and dunks from cutting in the half court, and he can even throw down slam dunk worthy jams off these passes. Playing next to Jokic has helped Aaron Gordon average a career high in efficiency with a 61% field goal percentage, and he's also shooting a career high 38% from downtown. And on the defensive end, he's a terrific perimeter defender with the ability to guard multiple positions. Overall, Gordon is playing some of the best ball of his career, which is an underrated part of the Nuggets' success this year. But while Jokic and the starters outperformed the Celtics starters, the Nuggets bench also played a huge role in the victory. In both the second and fourth quarter, Nikola Jokic came back into the game with double-digit leads. Bones Highland led the way for the Nuggets bench with 17 points and 4 assists, and while he did have some bad turnovers, he still lit the Celtics up. He's a very creative scorer, having the ability to hit tough shots even when well defended, and he was not only able to wreak havoc driving to the rim, but he also got cooking from downtown. His ability to get hot off the bench is such a luxury for this Denver team and allows them to rest Jokic while not relinquishing leads. Lastly, I want to speak on how Denver defended. The Nuggets had a good defensive game. Boston did score 111 points, but they averaged 118 points, and the Nuggets also held Boston to just 46% shooting from the field and 27% from 3, which is also below their season averages. Much of that was the Celtics missing open threes in the first half, but the Nuggets played solid defense, denying penetration, rotating over on defense, and getting back in transition. As I stated in my last video, the Nuggets have been playing very good defense as a team lately, where they rank 10th in defensive rating over the last 10 games. The Nuggets have not defended this well all year, but they showed once again tonight that when they have collective buy-in, they're one of the top defensive teams in the league. With each passing game, the Denver Nuggets look more and more like a legit title contender. But now I want to hear from you guys. What did you think of this victory against the Celtics? Tell me in the comments. If you want to stay up to date on the Denver Nuggets and watch more dope content just like this, please drop a like on the video and hit that subscribe button. The way Jokic is playing, he can make history by winning his 3rd consecutive MVP. Click this video to see a more in-depth analysis on the Joker's MVP level play.